All right, welcome everyone. My name is Ramses, and today I am joined by rising Dutch star Supahsemmie. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Supahsemmie's Smash experience here in the Netherlands. So Semmie, first off, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are?
I'm Supahsemmie. My real name is Sam, and I've been playing Smash 4 since release.
Right.
And I joined the scene in 2016 at Avalon, and that's when I first really knew. Yeah, no, I knew that Smash was the thing I wanted to do.
Right.
And then I just kept going to tourneys, and my mom was very supportive of me and let me go a lot. So, like, she could have also not let me go, and then I never would have gotten this far.
Right.
So I've got her to thank.
Yeah, Supahsemmie's mom, always in Twitch chat.
Yeah, she's in Twitch, and my sister too.
Your sister as well, yeah. So, for those who don't know, Semmie is a Mario player, and he is currently viewed as the best Mario in Europe. He's also, I think he's number 5 or 6 on the PR.
4 on the PR.
4
right
already?
now.
Yeah, water. Right. Yeah. Number 4 on the PR.
Yeah.
And he's been taking a lot of names, especially at counterpicks.
Yeah, I go to every counterpick now.
Right. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about your counterpick experience? Because, like, what is your growth between your first counterpick and your performance nowadays?
You mean how much better I've gotten? Or
yeah.
Like?
So tell us a little bit about your first counterpick.
I don't really recall when exactly. I think it was around Syndicate, maybe before that. I just went to counterpick and I was like, well, now it's finally a local I can go to every 2 weeks and like consistently play offline because I was a Wi-Fi warrior for the longest time. So I just played Wi-Fi all the time, and now I finally got to practice offline too.
You really credit counterpick a lot for your personal growth as a player, right? So we've seen you travel to ALBION earlier this year, and then of course attend Syndicate, as with most Dutch players.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the transition from a local tournament environment to the national stage? Yeah. Because you did do really well at ALBION, which was your first national, your first national
international,
this year.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Well, I was lucky enough to get a chance to travel with BYOC. That's actually the entire reason I got to go to ALBION 2 in the first place. Because I was like, England, I don't know if I want to go there by myself. And then Lompas was like, hey, do you want to come with us to England? And I was like, sure. And then we just went there, and it was super cool. And learned a lot of new stuff, like about live and also Smash, of course.
Oh, he does! Oh my God! What? Supahsemmie! That just turned
it was a great experience, but it was also really scary because, I went from counterpicks to suddenly ALBION 2 with like like 350, 350 people, and I still don't know how I got 50.
Did you have issues with like the pressure of playing in front of that large an audience? Or
no,
did you not really.
Actually, well, it was like the most pressure I've been on so far.
Right.
Like all the cheering, it was really high, but also it worsened my play a lot. But also for the opponent, I felt like if I watched these sets back, like against Lucy and Muggy, I feel like my play was actually kind of bad.
Below average, right?
Yeah, but it's just all that pressure, all the people cheering. Like I was also really tired at 2 days of full bracket, of course.
It was a long tournament,
Yeah, but I'm happy you still got really far.
Right, so at ALBION you got 5th, and then Syndicate, which was your next big tournament.
Yeah.
You didn't do that hot. Did you feel like the pressure of performing well at ALBION influenced your mindset at Syndicate?
A little bit. I was like, now I got 5th at ALBION, so now I need to do like at least top 8 at Syndicate. That's the feeling I got, but
that really bites you in the behind.
I just tried to play my best, go for what I could go for, and then if I get lower, I'm fine. And I still got 9th, which I was really happy with.
9th,
especially
that's good.
Since I didn't feel too well the entire weekend, and I still managed to get some good wins, like against Jackie.
So moving on from you as a player to Mario, which is your main.
Yeah.
We know a lot of people, a lot of the top profile Marios have expressed their dislike of Mario in the current meta. Mario's not top 10, anti-ally,
sucks,
Is it a meme or is it true?
I'm starting to think he's nowhere near top 5.
Okay.
But I still think he's around 10 or 11.
Okay.
Because he still has like really basic neutral, but which is also really strong and amazing combo game, of course, and punish game. But I think there's too many fast characters and just not so good matchups that can hold him back.
So do you think Mario's solo viable still? Or does he need
That's hard to say.
What matchups would you consider picking a secondary for?
Like, I've already considered picking up Fox, and I actually went Fox today.
Okay.
Not because I didn't know the matchup, but because it was easier. Like, I went Fox against Samus, because it's easier than having to deal with neutral, like just dash tag in, you know. And
really hard for Mario.
I want to go Fox against Sonic mostly.
Okay.
I'm considering it for Cloud if it goes badly, but so far I do alright against Cloud. So.
Right.
And maybe Mars and Lucina, but I haven't.
Well.
Yeah, because I really hate that matchup, and like I don't know a single Mario that likes that matchup. So.
Okay, so Mario's a character, right? Very strong combo game, very simple tools.
Yes, extremely simple.
Do you still feel like there's room for improvement in the Mario metagame?
I think there still is a lot of niche combos you can do. And
Niche.
Yeah.
Do you think like there's enough niche combos to make a big impact, or
I don't really know if the opponent knows how to get out of stuff.
Right, you cannot get the sick combos that normal.
You need more reads to get a good combo going, and that's just almost not doable, at least for me, against really good players.
Right.
Like Ally's combo game is like not necessarily optimal, a lot of hits, but he just reads what the opponent's going to do again and again and again, and that's how he kind of gets his punish game.
Super
so they're not,
strings,
they're not true combos, but he just extends it by reading all the time, and like that. Then Mario is really good, but then you have to read everything.
Yeah, and relying on reads versus good players is inconsistent. I get that. So your position in the community, a lot of people know you by now because of Supahsemmie, the hype combos, the Spike versus Magi Magi.
Oh yeah.
Do you enjoy your current position in the community? Are you still like getting used to how people view you?
I think it's a bit of mixed feelings because I really like how people view me. I really like this community in general. I think that's great people, and I really think it was a good idea to join this community in the first place.
Right.
But it's also getting used to because I have people that just recognize me without even knowing who they are. And then they like,
it's
like, what? Like, do you want to play friendlies? Sure. And I think the thing I have most difficulty getting used to is when they are like, don't kill me too hard or something at the start of a match. Go easy on me, and I'm like, nah.
Just no.
I can be kind of mean in the game.
Okay, when you get your head in the game, ruthless. Okay, so finally, your plans for the future. We've seen you do well on the Dutch national stage. Your first out-of-country trip was very successful as well. Are you already looking towards going out of country more often? Maybe even set your eyes on America, stuff like that. What's your plans for the near future? I'm not talking about like end of the year because I know you got like exams.
Yeah, I know. After that. Yeah. I was looking to maybe go do something in France or Germany, still close. Before I need a couple of those internationals before I want to go to America. Well, it depends on what happens, of course.
Yeah.
But like on my own, I'm not going to America first.
I get that. I get that. But do you have your sights on like, what are your goals? Like, do you want to consistently top 3 at the Dutch? Do you want top 8 internationally? Where do you want to be before you feel ready to go American?
I haven't really thought about this yet, so.
What's your gut feeling? What would you really like?
To be at a big stage, of course, in America, top 8, when everyone's watching. That would be hype. That's like
a pipe dream.
Yes, of course. Nothing realistic right now. So I want to just start with going to internationals more and beating some of the people I suck against right now, and just getting better at certain matchups. That's the thing I want to do mostly.
Right. That's very you. Very methodical, step by step.
Build it up.
I mean, that's very like your Mario. I think that's all for me.
Right.
So if you have any shout outs, go ahead.
First to BYOC for bringing me to like every tournament in the last year. Like 99% they brought me and at least took me back. So big shout outs to them. And to, of course, to my family, my sister, my brother, my mother for watching like every time and being in chat. Supahsemmie. Yeah, exactly. I love you all.
So guys, that was Supahsemmie here at Fortuna in 2017. I hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you next time.
Later.
Peace.